So today on World Finance Day, we've got the Channel 4 Radio Network CFO, the man with all the money.
Man with no money.
Ravi sir, welcome to the show. Obviously,
you.
I had to talk to you, World Finance Day pe. So there's so much that people can do with their money, but turns out we don't do as much. So let's start with aapki investing philosophy.
See, what I think about the investing is there are three main important factors. One is the regular investment, second one long-term view, and the third one is diversification. If we look at all these three aspects of any investment, and then it is successful, because normally what happens, investment is not hit and miss case. You have to do regular investment. When somebody does the regular investment, it takes care of the market fluctuations, because any asset class you go, there will be fluctuation. Market goes up, sometimes goes down. But when you are regularly investing on monthly basis or on quarterly basis, it takes care of the ups and downs, and it will give you the advantage in the long run. Second thing, any investment should have the long-term view. You can't just invest and say, okay, I'll make within 2 months, I will make the money double.
Right.
It's not possible.
Right.
So whenever you are investing, you should have in the mind that, I will only gain, or I will get the advantage of the investment and the profit only when it will be long-term view, at least 3 to 5 years. Another most important thing is the diversification. Diversification is important, that you should not put all your money in one asset class. For example, there is a FD, there is shares, property, gold, all this type of thing. You should diversify the investment, because sometimes one asset class goes down, then your money, all the money is not gone. Another asset class will take care of it. So if you understand these three important factors, and this is how you do the investment, then I think in the long run, it will be beneficial. The most important thing is, I feel, is that, you should make the habit of investment. It should be the habit. The how they say that men makes habit and habit makes men.
Yeah.
So it is that way. So you should have the habit of investment. It should not that, okay, today because everybody is investing, I invest. And then after some time I just back off. No. So this is a philosophy actually.
Itna paisa bhi hona chahiye na that I have alag like investments in
different
places.
No, I will come to that point. It's not necessary that you should have a lot of money to start investment. If you see the stories of the people who invested and who became big, they started with very small money. But how you invest, and how you go about it, how regular you are investing, gradually and in the long run, it will become big money for you.
So what percentage of our salary should we ideally be saving?
See, there is no rule like that, but just to give you the idea, it is 30-30-40 rule.
Okay.
Means from your salary, the first 30% goes for your day-to-day expenses, groceries, and
utilities,
all that thing. Another 30% will be utilized for, say, EMI, your car loan, payment, and all this type of things. Then remaining 40% should be invested. So that is how it should work. Whatever your salary level, investment, you can start from very small amount to the big amount. So this is the rule. If we follow, and I am sure that in the long run, you will see the benefit.
40%.
Okay, it's not 40% exactly. You should try to see.
But you should aim for that.
Yeah. You should not just live paycheck by paycheck. Actually, that is the whole idea.
Reminds me, हमारा check कब आ रहा है? नहीं,
हमारा check अभी.
Okay, so next question is, so Instagram pe, aajkal everyone's getting their knowledge or information from Instagram with these finfluencers. They're basically financial influencers. Kuch kehte hain you should buy a house. Some say you shouldn't buy a house. What is your take on this? Say a UAE resident. Should we buy a house? Is that a sensible investment?
No, I can't say buy a house or don't buy a house. I'll just give you a general idea that how you can go about any investment. First of all, you have to understand what is your capacity. Because any investment you do, there is a risk involved with that. Any asset you do, any investment you do, always there is a risk. You have to understand your own risk profile. Because somebody else is doing it. And that is the most dangerous thing. And then this is how the people get into trouble. another most important thing for the investment, I feel, is never do your investment from the borrowed money. Don't borrow and invest. Always invest with your own money.
And also don't borrow money.
You have to borrow money, but if you have the calculated risk that how much money you are borrowing, how you are going to repay it, then it's fine. You need to borrow the money. All the businesses, everybody borrows the money. But how much and where you are using it, and what is the backup plan with you? That is what is important when you borrow the money.
And if you're borrowing money, please pay back as well. You know who you are. मैं tag कर दूंगी मैं बाद में. But how do I make my money make me money?
See, there is something called the rule of compounding.
Okay.
When you start investing, it works like that. If today you start investing, say 100 dirham at, say for example, 5% interest, okay, and you will get end of the year 5% more. Then you don't take it out, you put 105, and again you put it the 5%. After 1 year, the interest will on that 105, and then on next time you 100 plus interest, and then it goes on compounding.
Right.
You will be surprised after 10 years down the line, after 15 years, you will see such a big sum of money. So this is how the money makes money, and then when you do the investment, study about where you are investing, learn about the sector, learn about the asset class, because, as I said, there is always risk in investment. So you should understand how much risk you can take. If something goes wrong, what is your backup plan? So all these things, if you take care of it and do the investment, then it's very good. You have to do the investment. Everybody should do the investment.
And I think, as you mentioned, that everyone should invest, because बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि अगर 3,000 की salary, then I can't do my savings. Only if I have like say 30,000 or more, I can actually get into savings. So today we've learned 30, 30, 40.
Yeah.
है ना? 40% of our salary we have to save.
Yeah. First you save and then you spend.
Yeah. See, I'm doing it the other way.
Yeah, you should not do the other way. Then you will never save.
Thanks. That got too real. What is that one financial mistake which most people end up making, even a finance person?
Yeah, see, normally what happens when you see that certain asset class is going up, people just blindly goes into that.
Yeah, like Bitcoin.
Like Bitcoin. Right. I don't want to take any particular name, but you can understand that every market, every asset class market has a cycle. It goes up, it goes down. What happens normally? People just rush when it goes up,
right?
Because they see the profit.
And isn't that the worst time to buy? Actually,
yeah, that is not the right time to buy.
Right.
Then when the crash comes or the market slows down, everybody starts selling.
Yeah.
And then because they feel that it is not going to go up now, and they get into panic mode. That is the most dangerous thing. So this is the mistake people make. For that, the solution is that you should have the proper knowledge about the market, see the economic factor, and take the consultation from the professionals. As you said, now there are so many people on the Instagram, but that is not correct. You have to understand that who is the authentic source, what is their track record, and whether they are able to give you the right advice. And then if you take the professional advice and understand that this fluctuation, it happens, always it happens. Be calm, take the long-term view, and you will not have any problem.
So my last question to you is, we've grown up listening to this, and please confirm this, कि पैसे हाथ की मैल होते हैं. So for how long should I not wash my hands to have a lot of money?
No, you should never wash. I don't think पैसे हाथ की मैल होते हैं. Because whole world revolves around the money.
Of course.
Very important. Whatever you say, money can't buy everything. Money can't buy happiness. All these things are okay, fine. Up to certain level. But in the end, you can't live without money. Money is the most important thing. One of the most important thing in your life. It will make your life easy. Whatever you wish to do in life, you can only do with money.
True. Is this true? Okay, because I have so many of my family friends, who are Gujaratis, and I feel like they are just way more aware about financial advice and about their finances and kahan pe paisa lagana chahiye. Is this something that you guys have grown up with, these values?
Yeah, in a way, yes. Because kya hota hai ki Gujaratis and all, they are normally business family. So from day one, they see this. Even if it is not taught, but
Ji.
indirectly they see that all the time they're talking about the money,
Yeah.
savings,
Yeah.
investment. So it comes automatically in the
Naturally,
blood. Yeah,
huh.
it comes naturally. But because I think today it's not the case because of the awareness of the knowledge so easily
Ji.
available everywhere.
Ji.
Everybody can, understand and learn. Yeah, and I think the early you start, it's better. This is why even I tell my kids that early you start, after at the age of, you start small investment at the age of 16, 17. You will really have the very good capital with you.
Okay, I think on that note, आखिरी सवाल यही होगा that I want to invest and I want to start saving as much. So, can I get a 30% increment?
No, I said whatever money you have to make on there.
Thank you so much. So, I think this was very informative for our listeners.
Thank you very
And
much. Thank you. Thank you for having me.